Welcome back, everybody. Cliff again with Assault Sicily 43, the Dirty Dozen, turn 3. This turn, at the end of the turn, we will get our reinforcements. We've been trying to soften up the German position, and a few notes about last time. So last time, of course, I did a few more things wrong. I believe I missed a couple of spotting rolls. I keep forgetting we're playing in the dark. Need some sort of reminder for that. I'll try to do better at spotting. We'll just assume that we rolled high for that turn. Not impossible. All we need was 3 pluses. It's 66% chance of spotting. So we'll assume that happened. The other thing is, I tried to dig in a fortification, and you're not able to do that. So I'm going to delete that, because you can't dig in while you're in a pillbox. The other thing is, I'm going to play with an optional rule. I like optional rules. And that is for these suppressed. If I just hit cleanup, like I did, all the suppressions are automatically removed between turns. There's an optional rule that normal soldiers have to roll a green die, and you will rally from your suppressed state if you get a crit or a hit. If you roll a blank or a suppressed, you remain suppressed. The reason I like this is to differentiate between better trained troops and less trained troops, because if you have recruits, like I'm going to have in the campaign, recruits will roll a blue die. So it's harder for recruits to rally than it is for regular troops. So I like that. So that's what I'm going to do for each turn. When I have suppressed, I'm going to start to do that. So I had suppressed this LMG, and he's just going to roll a green die. And we'll roll it, and he did not rally. So then I can just delete those die. So he remains suppressed. I'm going to do the same for me. I've not been suppressed yet. The other thing that I'm going to do is leave the stupid cards on the screen at all times, because I am an idiot and I keep forgetting to work with my cards, and I want to use these cards. So I'm going to leave them up so it's harder for me to forget. Doesn't mean I won't forget. So the Italians, what do they have? They should have been using some of these. They gain a yellow attack die. They're going to use that this time because I'm leaving it up. They can reroll 1 defense die after being attacked. They will probably use that one too. And this one, add a yellow die to close combat. I doubt that we're doing close combat. And I think they'll probably discard that one and try to get something better this turn. On our side, I really need to use this one, which is Patton's Ghost. Are you going to make it bigger for me, please? It doesn't want to make these bigger for me. Well, Patton's Ghost I can activate without spending a command point, and then I can fire. So I'm going to move up with that and fire. It's going to be my first thing I do. And then we can subtract 1 from your opponent's initiative roll. I'm going to use that one too this turn. We are on turn 3. Here we are. And the first thing we're going to do is roll for initiative. And I'm going to use this card. And I'm going to roll. Americans get a 5. They get a 2-1. We have the initiative. American initiative. The next thing we do is planning phase. We're going to draw command cards and assign command points. So we're going to draw command cards here. I think they want to get rid of this one, and they're going to draw a new one. Your opponent may not play any of his command cards in this game turn. You do that in the support phase. Interesting. When does the Italian want to do that? This turn, Probably not, because we're going to get reinforcements next time. It'd probably be better to do it next time when we get the reinforcements and there's more action. I think it's better to save that, but he's going to save that for next time. I think he's going to try to use these two, though. And for me, I need to draw two. I get artillery spotter. Reroll the accuracy roll for offboard artillery. That's a handy one if we manage to get the naval artillery. And a field mechanic. That's not going to do us any good, so gain 1 command point for this game turn. So between this one, in the support phase, alternative effect, support phase, gain 1 command point. So I gain a command point, and this one, where I can move without using a command point, I could up basically my command points to. We'll probably save this for when we get reinforcements. And we'll use this one up this time. That's my plan. So now we're up to moving our command points around. Okay. Got to do our command points. So American planning. Take these guys down. 1 and 1, 2 and 3. We'll flip all these guys. And then the Axis planning, Italian planning, we take 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and we'll flip all these guys. All right. I'm going to place one. I think I'm going to put it on my mortar again, continuing to drop shells with the mortar. Try to drive those machine guns down. Is that a good idea? Maybe. If I can get another suppress result on that machine gun, I can force them to withdraw off of that ridge, start to give me access up that hill. Just keep trying to get them to pull back. They have one machine gun, so we want that LMG. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably that Brixa. So give them a order there. That's a support weapon for them. So we're going to have a couple support rounds. Okay, now we're up to support. I have the initiative, for I am first. My mortar is going to drop here. We've got to do a spotting check in the dark. And I do spot. So my mortar, my US planning, yeah, my mortar, flip this guy. I get 2 greens and a blue. Why did he have a command on him? Oh, that's why. Yeah, planning, we're going to use him. So let me go back there. Yeah. Come on, planning. 2 greens and a blue. Flip that. Flip this. Okay. Green, green, blue. We're firing up here. This guy's a yellow. He's in the open, which is a green, right? With my player aids is a green. And my trenches, should have left that up. my trenches, which is yellow, yellow. And then blue for no, not that. Blue for hardened, and blue for being uphill. And then he loses his terrain die, and he gains the green back because he is suppressed. And I fire. I get one hit. Okay, that's doing nothing. Tons. Okay, delete dice. His support phase. Italian planning. His bricks are here. Flip that. Flip this. Indirect fire. 2 to 7. Green, green, blue. Defender loses weakest terrain die. Okay, this guy's fired. This guy's fired. He's going to get a green, green, blue. And he's firing here. 1, 2, 3, 4 at my sniper in a building. He's got to try to spot. He does. My sniper is got a yellow. And the building, single story building, is yellow, yellow, blue. And I lose the blue. Why are you not giving me dice? Yellow, yellow, blue. For him, this is before action. This is any time. We're just going to take it straight up like this in our support phase. So his attack die. Well, I lose my blue. I have -1 attack die here with my sniper. That's it. Okay. Green, green, blue gives them a hit and 2 suppress. A hit and a suppress. I am suppressed. Alright. So let's delete the dice. Place marker, suppress. I can remove that attack die. And put that suppress back on. He's suppressed. So he suppressed my sniper by dropping shells on the building. He's fired. He's dug in. He's suppressed. Now it is time for the action phase. I have the initiative. I am first. I'm going to use my General Patton's Ghost Activate one unit without spending a command point. That unit can perform a normal or fast action, and then an additional firing action. Only the firing action marker is relevant for determining enemies' defense dice. Anytime. Well, before activation, infantry. Discard. I'm going to activate my 1919, and I'm going to move it into here. That's 2. And I'm going to begin firing at this Beretta submachine gun up here on the hill, which I have to spot. So, spotting attempt. No, I do not spot him. So my 1919 only gets the lower half of his dice. And the 1919, his attack is going to be my planning. 1919, range of 4, gives me a red, yellow, green. Red, yellow, green. This guy gets a yellow, and he's in, what is he in? He's in a pillbox. A pillbox, red and yellow, and he gets his best die for the hill, which is clear. So he gets a green and a red and a yellow and a blue for being hardened and a blue for being uphill. Four hits. And I don't have anything I want to use on that. Four hits. He doesn't need to do anything. That neutralized. That was me moving without using a command point. Remove dice. His turn. I think the LMG is going to wait to see if anybody's going to move up for him. Well, we did give him a command. Well, poo. We've got 3 commands here. We've given one to the LMG. Might as well give one to that sniper. We'll activate him as firing. There he's firing. A range of 3. His sniper at a range of 3 is 2 yellows. He's got to try to spot. He does. We have a yellow. And we're in a building. Inherent, yellow, building, hindered. Firing doesn't do anything. Alright, so let's go back to the building. Yellow, yellow, blue. Yellow, yellow, blue. I don't have any hindering sniper special abilities. Defender loses strongest terrain, so they lose a yellow. And we'll roll that. He did spot us. 3. Did he spot us? Yeah. 5. Oh, 3 hits. So flip and delete. He's dead. So we lost our machine gun. That loses us some points. My machine gun was worth 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's fired. We can delete those dice. My turn. He suppressed my sniper. Where do I want to go? So I've moved him up, and he got taken out in the building by the sniper. As he moved up, he was better off in the rocks. My mortar is already fired. He's protected back there. My sniper is suppressed. All I've got is my airborne rifles. And my planning, I've got 3 orders left. And I have to use them on the airborne rifles. How do I want to do it? My airborne rifles at a range of 1, 2 is red, yellow, yellow, blue. My guys are tough and they have rifle grenades. With rifle grenades, I can throw green, green, and they lose their weakest defense die. Yeah, that's not very good. I don't think I want to do close combat. I think I'm just going to shoot and hope for the best. So it's red, yellow, yellow, blue. This guy is going to shoot. Firing. Red, yellow, yellow, blue. Here, try to spot. He does. This guy has a yellow. He gets a green for being suppressed. He's in a trench. And he gets a green for being in open. He's in a trench. I should remember what trenches are. I don't have a picture around here. I'm going to bring a picture out of my desk. Yellow, yellow. And then blue, blue for being hardened and for being uphill. Tough nut. Crit, a hit, 2 suppress. He takes out those suppresses and the hit, but he doesn't take out the crit. Alright. Delete. So that means I get a green versus a blue. Hit. Doesn't. So when I assign damage there for the crit and I put a hit on, the hit is basically a suppress. And a suppress, when he suppress, forces him to fall back. We'll delete those dice. So he's fired, he's falling back, which means he's going to be basically doing a 3-move action. So he's going to go 1, 2 up on the hill. I could do a reaction fire. He's going to have to switch this to a fallback. Place marker, fallback. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to do fallback. 3. I'm not going to do reaction fire. So he abandoned those trenches. His turn. He's got 2 orders left. That LMG can open up. The LMG at a range of 1, 2, 3 is a red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, blue. He's going to try to spot. He does spot me. I am suppressed, so I got a green there. He's going to try to get that sniper. Alright, so he's a yellow. And green for being suppressed. And he's in a building. The building is yellow, yellow, blue. And I am hardened. That gives me another blue. And I don't know if I did that hardened dice before. There's no suppressions. 4 hits. One, two, three, 4 hits. We absorbed that. So he fired. Back to my planning. I shot with an airborne rifles here. That's flipped. I'm going to do another airborne rifle. And I'm going to move 1, 2, and we're going to make that normal. Let's do them here and call it fast. His turn. Italian planning. Did Bretta see anybody? Nobody. Sniper's done. Gotta leave that rifle alone. He can't dig in. Can anybody dig in? Nobody can dig in. They could hide, though. They could hide. Let's hide the Beretta. My planning, my last airborne rifles. -1 attack die. I'm pretty much gonna rush the hill. Fast move. No, I can't because he's got a -1 attack die. He can't do that. He can normal move. He's just going to go 2. Where am I going to put him, though? Can't put him there. I guess I'm just going to have to shoot. I'm going to fire him. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 toward that LMG up here. My airborne rifles. I got a -1 attack die. So I could have given him a yellow, but I didn't. He hasn't needed his defense yet. I'm saving my attack point here, and I like my spotter. He might reroll his defense die if he needs to. He hasn't needed to yet. Player aids, no. My planning. Airborne rifles. Range 1, 2, 3, 4. No interference. 4 is red, yellow, blue, and I lose my lowest, so red, yellow. This is not going to work. Red, yellow. This guy is a yellow, and he's in, what is he in? Rocks. So his base is yellow. And rocks, going to give him a yellow-blue. And his fortification is trenches. Trenches are 2 yellows. Yes. And he's hardened and he's uphill. 2 hits and a suppress. He should easily cancel that. 2 hits and a suppress. Just barely did it. But he did it. And his planning. He's got 1 order left. Firing, hiding, firing, firing. Falling back. Hiding. Okay. That put him on a rifle. Get up there. Put him on a rifle. In my planning, I'm out of orders. And tracks. Organization. Okay, we're going to first check our suppress. This guy's suppressed. He's going to roll a green. He's still suppressed. So I'll put the suppress back on him when it goes away. This guy's suppressed. Give him a green. No, he's falling back. Let's see what happens. So when I hit organization, my sniper should be suppressed. He's now suppressed. My sniper should be suppressed. Keep him suppressed. And he's still suppressed. He's dug in. He's hidden. He's hidden. Everybody else is fine. We lost our machine gun. But we've forced their machine gun back. We've got access a little bit. We've got one more machine gun to knock down. They're so hard. I need more help. They did not need their defense. They saved their yellow. And he's probably going to play this one this turn. So now, after organization on turn 3, we see who my reinforcements are. So I'm going to go out a little bit here. So within my US formation cards, in my infantry stack, it'll either be this 505th Para Scout Platoon or it'll be the 505th Para Rifle Platoon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw all the other ones. Okay, and I'm going to draw those out of there, leaving just those two 505ths in here. I'm going to select one randomly. And it is the infantry regiment. I get 4 rifles, a bazooka, and a 1919 to replace the one I lost. So I'm going to need a bazooka card in my planning. And we'll put these down here. 1, 2, 3. And that card is going to give us 5 more. So flip these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I've got more orders to play with. I need to add a bazooka card. So I'm going to go to pieces, pieces. I'm going to go to units, unit cards, American. I need unit cards, units. American infantry. I need their cards, don't I? USA. I need the bazooka. Bazooka. There we go. Got my bazooka team. Okay. I need 4 rifles, a bazooka, and a machine gun. So I don't need this. So I need units. Infantry. 4 airborne rifles. 1, 2, 3, 4. A bazooka. And a 1919. Now I need to know where are they going to come in. And I roll a 6, they come in on B. They're going to be on this edge. And I want to take this fortification out. We've got a pillbox here to take out. So I'm going to want my bazooka there. So let's make this smaller. Let's move this out of the way for the moment. They're going to come along here. I'm going to put my bazooka here. And I'll put an airborne rifles here. I need my machine gun to 1, 2, 3, 4. It's out of range. I will put my machine gun over here, kind of hindered by this building. They're down on level 0, so that's definitely going to hinder. This is unhindered, that's unhindered. This is along the line, that'll be unhindered. We'll put an airborne rifle there. And we'll come on up this way. That sniper's a problem. We'll put one down here. This guy's going to flank. Try to run along. He's going to be shot at along the way. But we got this open. We need to try to take the southern part of the hill. Maybe that house. Need to get eyeballs on this complex up here. So we can drop naval fire on them, maybe. So that's where they come in. I will remove my moves. And I believe that is more or less correct. That's the end of turn 3. Our tracks. Our turn goes up to 4. Our pressure went up. Their pressure is up. We forced a machine gun back, but we lost a unit. Tough battle. We need to get up that hill now. So by assaulting both directions, we can overwhelm them. I have more orders than he has now, so I can make him use them all up, and we can just rush him and try close combat and start to take these positions out. I have more orders now. So I'm going to blast this bunker and probably try to assault it. Once we get that, then we can start working uphill. Because of this plateau, I can't see this stuff until I get up there. Once we get a foothold up there, I like the sniper position. From there, we can spot. So that's what we'll do. We're going to try to take this bunker. Then we're going to try to take this sniper's position. And hopefully we'll get our destroyer offboard artillery. We've got a helper spotter card here. And remove 1 damage point and gain 1 command point. I can get an extra command point. I didn't need it last time. Don't know if that's worth keeping. I might discard that to try to increase my odds of finding that destroyer card. Anyway, that was turn 3. Hope I'm entertaining somebody out there, and I will come back to you next time. Later.